Cracking, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. New video. We went big right there. Switched it up on you. Hopefully nobody hit the deck. So today we're back to P. Diddy. Combs, the Comer, the Diddler. I don't know what to call him. I'm gonna stick with Combs. There's a whole lot coming out about this cat, right? And nothing good. So what does he have after, if we add in Cassie's lawsuit, what does he have? Like 4 lawsuits already? Department of Homeland Security raided his pads. There's allegations of human trafficking and all that, right? But I'm wondering something. So the most damaging thing to him right now is that producer Little Rod. Yeah, had to let off a few of them. Little Rod is the most dangerous thing for him right now. Allegedly, he has a bunch of stuff recorded. He's even talking about a hot one. And that's the part I want to get to. Not the hot one itself. I'm not going to discuss that. I want to discuss part of what Little Rod had to say about that. According to Little Rod, Combs owns the LAPD. Let's get that. Nah, better yet. Why is it? Yeah. So I guess when Suge Knight's Money got funny, Diddy took a page out of his book, out of his alleged book, and bought off the LAPD. According to Little Rod, Combs and one of his family members got involved in something. This is all hearsay because he didn't see it with his own eyes, but he heard some stuff. Then he saw somebody who wound up no longer breathing. And according to Little Rod, Puffy owns the LAPD, and that's why there was never any charges. The way it was written up was the guy was shot outside of the studio and then came inside, but there's no blood trail leading inside. So all the right officers wrote all the right reports according to what Little Rod is saying, right? So immediately upon hearing about the raids on his houses, his homes, compounds, whatever you want to call them, there was a few people already asking a specific question. It was a small voice, tiny voice. Only some people heard the question over all the roar of, oh, they're after him. And the question was this: are the authorities looking for evidence or destroying evidence? See, we had this thing with Epstein, right? How long has it been? And they were fighting over the list, and is that the full list? Is that the redacted list? And who was really involved? Well, they're saying it's going to be bigger. I don't think so. I think it's the same cast of characters. They have the same fucked up fetish, or whatever you want to call it. So you're going to find the same people on both lists. But it's just a trip to me how you have Homeland Security raiding your properties, looking through your computers, cameras, whatever, right? And yet no arrest. You haven't been arrested. Seems like a lot of resources. If they were really after the Comer, wouldn't they arrest him? No matter how much he might think he is, he's not a street dude. He's not built for jail. So why wouldn't they arrest him? I mean, I'm sure they're thinking, fuck, if we arrest him, we can't really question him because he's going to lawyer up immediately. Well, make him do that. You would have did it with people that don't have money. And you definitely would have did it if you really are trying to solve a crime. And apparently it's crime with an S, a big O S on it. Crimes, horrible crimes. I think the court of public opinion has already made up their mind on what the Comer has been involved in through all these years. We've seen him act real fruity on camera several times, especially once he got a little liquor in him. Yeah. Wasn't it, what's that dude's name with the snaggletooth? And he called him daddy on Drink Champs, I think it was. Fabulous. Ugh. Why didn't the Comer himself hear this? FBI, open up! Why was he gone? I mean, I'm sure they were surveilling him for long enough to know where he was. And then, I don't know if you guys heard, but the Comer and one of his friends were getting on one of his planes, allegedly, and the Comer's friend got picked up, and Little Rod has identified that dude as the supplier of drugs and guns for the Comer. So that guy got busted, and the Comer just walked off scot-free. I think we're going to see a pattern of this. I think a lot of people are very nervous right now. I think the Comer is going to roll over if he hasn't already. And it's going to be interesting to see. You know, they say he's like the Clintons. Everybody around him winds up not breathing anymore sooner or later. I think this is pretty sickening. I think if this thing were to actually blow open and the authorities really put it out there, I think it could be the destruction of Hollywood as we know it. I think a lot of people in Hollywood and the music industry would be shut down. They'd have their millions, though. You can't take their millions. But maybe they'd wind up being sued. I don't know. Maybe their legal fees would wipe out what they have. I don't know. But I know that everything that I'm hearing, I also got another clip, another video that Lupe sent me. I believe it was Lupe. Yeah, it was Lupe sent me, and it has to do with Jay-Z and P. Diddy working hand in hand. You know, initially behind the scenes, real secretively, getting in the right positions, putting their money, buying certain people, doing what they got to do, so that the two of them would completely control the music industry. If that's the case, Jay-Z's hands have got to be dirty too. You can't have worked with somebody for that long, over 25 years, minimum 25 years. Make them your business partner, be at the same parties, be rubbing elbows with the same people, and not get dirty. So it's always seemed to me that Jay-Z has always been one of the most intelligent dudes. So I'm sure if he's involved, he's pretty much covered everything up. But I don't think Diddy's the kind that's going to hold his mug. I think when push comes to shove, he's going to protect himself the way he knows how. And I think it'll be pretty quick. I've already said, supposedly he's been involved in this secret society stuff. And, you know, for them, for him to be exposed tells me that maybe within his crew, he fucked up. And if that's the case, I don't understand why they would let him be exposed, because it's going to expose everyone. But it's too much to get into. This is my video for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them. Hold up. I'm out.